YouTube. Finger. But no, we're back with another reaction, man. Another bizarre bug video, scary compilation, V79. I know I haven't been keeping up with like the number or anything like that, but it's all right. But yeah, as always, if you want to follow me on my other social medias, the links will be down in the description down below. And yeah, let's go ahead and get to the video.
In the following video, a group of friends are having a small gathering as they all collectively sing to a song of worship. The person recording pans around the room to capture this harmonious ceremony, thinking that this evening will end well. But little did they know that something would happen during this gathering that would haunt them forever. Be sure to pay close attention, as no one had noticed it until looking closely. Take a look.
Okay, here we go.
As the camera pans over to the hallway, a shadow-like figure can be seen bolting down the hall at a speed beyond human capacity.
And the crazy thing about it is, I felt like something was coming. I just didn't know where. I didn't know which direction it was going to be coming from, you know? And I was looking, like, that's why I was kind of squinting a little bit to try to see, like, make sure I find it. I was not expecting something to just flash by the screen.
Its rapid movement and dark appearance were enough to leave the family extremely unsettled. Viewers believe that this ceremony might have had something to do with the sudden appearance of this figure. They can't help but think that this may have been some sort of dark entity that was provoked by the ceremony. Not much info is given on this video, so it's hard to be sure if that's so. But whether paranormal or not, the sudden appearance of this dark figure is creepy alone. Just what exactly was caught on camera?
Imagine being able to build.
That'd be crazy if we could move that fast. Like, think about that.
44.
Like, imagine if you had powers like that and you can move that fast. That'd be wild. Like, what would be the first thing you do? Matter of fact, yeah. If you had speed like that in that video, what would be the first place you'll go to? Or, like, run to? Comment down below. I'm curious.
There's a place in Mexico that used to be known as the Disneyland of Latin America. Reino Mágico was a small theme park that opened in 1988 and closed only a few years later after multiple fatal accidents took place inside the park. It's unknown if the park had shut down for this reason, but some believe that the park had closed its doors for the simple fact that many visitors reported paranormal experiences while being there. This isn't surprising to some people, as the park was built on a cemetery. Urban explorers are certainly creeped out by this fact, but they're even more creeped out by the statues that were left behind. Rumor has it that the statue of Snow White is haunted. Nightly visitors have reported seeing the statue in a spot that was not the same as where it was originally seen. It's as though it moved on its own.
A whole statue?
One night, a group of friends visit the abandoned theme park when something very strange is captured on camera. Take a look.
Snow White?
Ah, bueno, tú tienes tu luz. ¿Sí?
Güey, ese es el velador de...
Hey man, I think that's the patrol guard.
¡Ey! ¡Velador!
Aguanta, aguanta, espérate, ey. Shh, no te muevas. No mames, no te muevas, no te muevas ahí.
Don't move, don't move. That's not the patrol guard.
Güey.
That's definitely not the patrol guard. Is
Ese
that
es el
Snow
velador,
White?
güey. No.
That's Snow White.
No, aguanta. Deja que mi cámara enfoque bien, deja que mi cámara enfoque bien, güey. Ese no es el velador.
That's not the patrol
No digas
guard.
perras mamadas, güey. No digas perras mamadas, güey. Perdón. Güey, ¿fue aquí? No digas mamadas, güey. Miren.
Oh, there it is.
No digas mamadas, güey.
That's it. That was not the patrol guard. It was that statue. It has to be, right? Or am I tripping? Or could there be like a logical explanation? I don't know. But that definitely didn't look like the patrol guard, so let's be real with ourselves. That definitely didn't look like any patrol guard. That looked like that. That looked like Snow White. I don't know.
No, Dios. No. No, güey, no mames.
¿Qué fue eso, güey?
No sé.
No mames, güey, no mames.
Even he's like, I don't
¿Crees que haya
know.
sido ella?
Güey, nos estaban metiendo más adentro, güey, nomás. Banda, comparte.
No mames, güey, no mames.
Feeling beyond spooked, the group sees what looks to be another person inside the park. But as they look closely, they see that whoever this is appears to be wearing a dress. They continue to watch and notice that how they walk is a bit strange. Fast forward to the group seeing the statue of Snow White, and it's at this point that they realize the color of its dress is the same as the one worn by the person they saw. Could it be that the so-called person was actually the statue moving on its own? The group seems to believe this, but of course, it isn't certain if that's the case. Had the group actually seen the statue moving on its own, or was this something else? Feel free to let me know your thoughts on this one.
I don't know. What do y'all think? I don't know. I mean, the dress matches up.
The
I don't
following
know.
video
That's
comes from
scary,
a man
though.
named Bobby, and in this footage, Bobby is standing outside of his daughter's room where a strange noise was just heard. He checks on his daughter to see if she's okay, but hesitates to go inside. There's something in this room that scares him. Now, Bobby is someone who I featured in a previous video. Bobby and his daughter live inside an apartment where strange and unexplainable things have been happening for a while. From toys that seemingly move on their own as though possessed by something, to the sound of footsteps coming out of nowhere, this small family has had a fair share of unusual experiences.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Nah, get out of here, man. But at least y'all caught that part. Yo.
Yeah,
I'm good.
Bobby believes that his home is being haunted by the spirit of a little girl who previously lived in this apartment. According to his landlord, the young girl passed away from cancer. Viewers believe that the little girl is trying to play with his daughter since most of the activity occurs in her bedroom. One day, Bobby's daughter is taking a nap when a strange noise is heard from inside her room. Feeling a bit scared, he takes a look and captures this.
Oh my God, here we go. Those look like Annabelle. Those little dolls right there.
What is that? See, it ain't my daughter because she's snapping right there on the bed.
I'm getting scared. I'm hearing things behind me.
Closet door though. Try not to wake her up. See, I don't know. See, she's snapping right there.
She's sleeping good too. I know that nap is great.
Try not to wake her up. I don't know what that was though. She is soft. Whatever it was not even waking her up.
She's in a deep sleep. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, I would have grabbed her. I'm sorry. I would have grabbed my daughter and we would have got the fuck out. You know, like at first, this moment was like, it's kind of creepy, but like, you know, he's videoing his daughter sleeping and she's knocked out cold. And then all of a sudden, it just gets crazy. Yeah, I would have grabbed her and we would have, yep. You already know me. Leave. That's my solution. Leave.
Come on, man. She's in here sleeping.
And that didn't even like budge her.
Come on, man. You need to get out of her room. Dude, I'm telling you, that thing was closed, right? Come on, man. Now why is she sleeping?
Get her out of there.
Man, I am good on that. You need to get out of her room.
Why don't you grab her and take her with you?
Play somewhere else. What the thing?
As Bobby walks over to his daughter, who's a heavy sleeper, the closet behind him opens by itself without warning. Considering how often strange things happen at home, Bobby is used to this, which might explain his calm demeanor. He waits patiently for something else to happen while keeping an eye on his daughter. Fortunately, nothing happens, but this incident was enough to keep Bobby on his toes. He continues to watch over his daughter in case something like this happens again. Just like the previous incidents, this mysterious occurrence has yet to be solved.
Yeah, that's probably never going to get solved either.
On June 9th of 2023, an unsettling video was posted
Oh
by a
my
girl
God.
named Pupe who was home alone when something pretty terrifying was captured. The video starts off with Pupe lying on the couch before she suddenly realizes that someone or something is in her house. She was on her phone when she glanced over at the corner of the room and saw what looked to be a person standing completely still. Someone was watching her. Although freaked out at first, she began to laugh as she had a feeling that this was either her friend or boyfriend who was pulling a prank. But little did she know, this wasn't a prank. A mysterious presence has invaded Pupa's home. The following is her video. Watch.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Qué miedo que das. ¿Qué haces?
That's not your friend. That's not your friend. That's not your friend. That is not your
Hey.
friend. Oh.
¿Quién sos? Andate de mi casa.
Oh.
Eh.
Dog. Do you understand how fucking terrifying that is? Like, all jokes aside. Like, let's really think about this. Like, imagine you're home alone and you're sleeping on the couch. And you wake up and you see that. And you think that's one of your friends playing a prank on you. And you realize, slowly, oh, this is not one of my friends. What is this? And it's just standing so still. Oh my God. Yo, that is some terrifying shit. Oh my God.
Right when things are getting tense, the video ends abruptly. It's unknown as to what exactly happened afterward, but one can safely assume that Pupe was left extremely terrified. Now, Pupe has posted some videos after this incident, but in neither video does she go into detail about the events of that night.
Okay.
Perhaps this incident was so disturbing that Pupe is trying her best to forget about it. Although it's unclear as to what exactly was captured, there's no doubting that the video she took is just downright chilling.
But then you got the other side of this. That might have been fake. You know? Then you have the other side of it where it might be fake, where it might be her friend just standing there and then recording a video and then, you know, darkening the person and making it look creepy and scary, you know? You have that other side too. But like, still, either way, it's scary as hell. And if they did fake that, they did a great ass job.
It's late at night when a mother and daughter arrive home. The security camera at the front entrance records them pulling up to the gate of the house when out of nowhere, something very strange happens. This video was posted by Mary Carmen, the daughter in this video, who lives on a small farm with a lot of animals. Now, the animals on this farm would do things that would make her feel as though she were taking care of children. To her, this place feels more like a daycare than a farm. But the biggest child, according to her, is her dog, who's known as Scott. From dancing with his so-called mom to going on boat rides whenever he gets the chance, Mary Carmen has a special place in her heart for Scott. But unfortunately, one night, something happened that left her completely devastated. She had come home with her mother after having dinner at a relative's when she found Scott lying in his bed. He seemed unusually quiet, which he never was. Scott had passed away. It wasn't until grieving for days on end that she finally looked at the security cameras that captured Scott's final moments before passing. Based on the footage, he passed away only a few hours before Mary Carmen returned home. He was already gone before she came. But after looking at the footage of when she arrived, she immediately noticed something strange. What was captured had brought her to tears. Have a look.
Dang. Oh, man. An apparition of a dog. Oh, wow. That's a dog. Like, you can click, that's a dog.
A strange figure that looks to be a dog suddenly appears on camera. Mary Carmen believes that this may have been the spirit of her dog, given that he just passed away that same night. According to her, he seemed to be waiting for her to return home before departing. It's as though he wanted to see her one last time before going away forever.
Dang,
To this day, Mary Carmen watches this video to remind her that even though Scott is physically gone, he is still with her in spirit. But, like all videos, you be the judge on whether or not the ghost of her dog was captured.
Dang, that kind of made me emotional a little bit. Damn. That's crazy. Wow. Wow. Dang, he wanted to see her one last time. Damn, man, that's sad. Dang.
On May 24th of 2023, at around 10 p.m., a baby monitor captures something pretty spooky on camera. This video was posted by Marquette Jean, who's concerned for the safety of her daughter, as something very strange was captured inside her child's bedroom.
Her eyes.
The video begins with her daughter, who appears to be staring blankly at the window that's behind the camera. It's unknown as to what exactly it is that she's seeing, but whatever it might be, it seems to have her full attention. She continues to stare at this window, when suddenly, the camera picks up movement from inside the room. But, as we can see in the footage, nothing is moving. Now, the family used to have a cat, and the camera would often pick up the cat's movement, but no cat is seen here, as their cat had passed away in August of last year.
Dang.
However, as Marquette watches the baby monitor, this happens.
But did y'all see her eyes? She didn't blink, and her eyes like... That looked like a cat.
Is there a cat in here?
That looked like
Is
the
there a cat
cat.
in here?
No.
Oh, sorry. Love you, good night. Are you okay? What's wrong? No, it's okay. I was just checking on you. Good night. I love you.
Scary.
Huh?
Scary.
You're scary?
Huh?
Why?
It's a monster. It's really scary.
There's a monster in the window. I'll look. See? I'll look.
Upon seeing a strange,
I'm not gonna lie. Any one of my children, or a child, daughter, you know what I'm saying? Especially if I look at this footage and everything is weird, and then you see a cat who passed away or whatever the case may be, and then you ask her if everything's okay or everything's okay, and it's like they're not, and they say it's scary. I'm grabbing them and sleeping with me. You know, they gotta sleep with me, man. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. That's what's gonna happen. Cause you know, kids, like I always say, kids can see things that we cannot see. Babies, dogs, they sense things and they can see things that we just can't for some reason. I don't know how we lose that ability when we get grown or get older, but we just do. So in this situation, yeah, she would have been sleeping with Papa.
cat-like figure on the baby monitor.
But that's
Marquette
definitely a
bolts
cat,
into
though.
the room and
That was a
asks if
cat.
the cat is in there. Confused as to what her mother had seen, Marquette's daughter replies no, but says that she's scared. According to her, there's a monster at the window.
There's a monster in the window. And it's really scary.
There's no monster in the window. I'll look. See? I'll look.
Marquette checks the window and finds nothing there. Although creeped out by her daughter's response, she's more unsettled by the supposed apparition caught on camera. The family believes this may have been the spirit of the cat that they once had, but later passed away due to cancer.
Definitely
Whether
is.
ghost or not, Marquette and her daughter are shaken up by this footage. Like all videos, the question is begged, just what exactly had occurred that night?
That was the cat.
If you caught something creepy on camera, or if there's any ghost videos you'd like me to check out and include in the next compilation, you can send them over to scaryvideos444@gmail.com. That being said, let's get back to the video. In the following video, a man named Wynn is washing dishes in the kitchen when he hears a strange noise coming from his basement. This basement, according to Wynn, is a place that he and his family avoid entering at all costs.
It's always a basement.
There's something about it that isn't right. Now, not too long ago, something happened inside this space that neither Wynn nor his family could explain. As Wynn states, he was by himself in the basement when out of nowhere, a small swing he had recently bought began to swing on its own.
Oh, yeah.
Although not really sure how to explain this, it would be the following incident that occurred only days later that leaves him extremely baffled. While being alone at home with his son, a loud banging noise on the basement door is suddenly heard. But when he checks to see as to who or what was banging on the door, he finds no one there.
It's by the basement.
Understandably, this occurrence has left the family feeling thoroughly petrified. But as if that wasn't enough to freak them out, the following video captures this. Wynn is down in the kitchen washing dishes when his dog starts barking at the basement door. He immediately takes out his phone and begins to record.
First of all, they got a nice home, by the way.
Lie down.
It looks nice.
Stay.
Not gonna lie.
Been doing this all morning and I don't have time for this today.
That damn door just opened. You went down in the basement and the swing swung by itself. You're washing dishes, and then the door just swings open by itself from the basement. Hey, we don't need to do nothing else. Close that door, pack up everything, and leave. I'm so serious. That just opened by itself. It's always bad stuff that happens in basements and attics. I don't know what it is about those two things, but it just never goes right. Pack up and leave immediately.
Stop. Hey buddy. I got too much going on. You gotta cut it out. Oh shit. Okay.
I don't think he wants to cut it
Just
out.
gonna set it up. Paper towels. And we'll just let the phone roll. I asked you if you gotta go or you gotta go downstairs or something, wherever.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Did y'all see? I'm gonna rewind it back to see if y'all see it.
I asked you if
Right
you
here.
gotta go or you gotta go
Right here.
downstairs or something with
Oh no, absolutely not. Absolutely not. You got to do what I said. You got to pack up everything. You can need to leave immediately, as fast as you can, and I mean as quickly as you can. Oh shit! And it was like coming up the stairs, as if like, did you just close the door after I just opened up this door? Bet I'm gonna open up the door again, and this time I'm gonna come up the stairs because I'm coming in. Oh my god. That's literally what happened. Yo.
wherever you're gonna go, you gotta go. Calm down. He's okay.
Oh
Please.
my god.
Not today. Just, holy cow.
Why do you keep leaving? You know it's gonna open up again. And there it goes.
Little buddy.
Sounding fed up with the supposed spirit, Wynn begs the entity to stop, but this only seemed to make things worse as the door to the basement began to continuously open on its own soon after. It isn't until looking closely at the doorway, however, that someone or something appears. Like something out of a nightmare, the shadowy figure seemingly fades into the darkness before reappearing again as a giant shadow. Feeling beyond spooked, Wynn is absolutely certain that he won't be entering this basement anytime soon. But as always, until more footage is brought forth, this video remains a mystery.
But that's the thing though. Even if you don't go into the basement, it obviously can unlock the door anytime it wants to, because there's no lock on the basement. It doesn't look like there's any lock on there. So like, leave. You gotta leave. You gotta leave.
This next video was recorded by a father who caught something pretty creepy while watching over his son. The father in this clip is known as Ricky Beadle, and it was sometime in the afternoon when he took this footage. According to Ricky, he was walking past his son's room when he heard him talking to himself. He was talking under his breath, muttering something that Ricky couldn't understand. It wasn't until listening closely though that he can make out a few words. Now, even though it sounded like total gibberish, his speech was similar to that of someone conversing with another person. It's as though someone else was there with him. It goes without saying, but the video that Ricky took is just downright eerie. Take a look.
Okay.
Elliot, what are you doing? Oh, that's cool. What's that? What's that in the corner? Oh, why have you drawn that? Oh, really?
Wait. Wait. And you see, I had a little smile, like, cause like the kid, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm drawing, you know? Until he said, he's drawing a man hanging. And he was like, why are you drawing that? Yeah, he's hanging up there. Wait. Wait. What do you mean? Oh, snap.
What does he do? Why? Oh, really? Okay.
As if watching his son behave strangely wasn't already creepy enough, he shows him this, a portrait of someone that only his son is able to see. But eerily, this supposed person appears to be hanging by a noose wrapped around their neck.
Oh my
Ricky
God.
points the camera to where the so-called hanging man is apparently seen. But, as expected, nobody's there. Or, so it seems. Ricky's child seems pretty convinced that the hanging man is real, but for some odd reason, he's not allowed to talk about him. Now initially, Ricky wasn't really sure how to feel about this. It was only after the following incident, however, that he grew very concerned. Ricky is once again looking after his son when he hears him talking to himself just like before. He promptly reaches for his phone and captures this.
Stop it.
What are you doing? Oh, really? Right. Are you crying? So this is the photo of the hanging man he's seen in the corner of the room. I'm going to ask them to
It's
draw
kind of
it
sad
again
though,
when I've
you know,
repeated
because if the
it.
kid actually sees like,
Elliot, can you draw the hanging man for me like you did before?
No, because you'll tell me off at night.
ooh,
What if I don't let him? What if you can sleep in my room? Is that okay?
Yeah.
Right, so what's these on his face?
Cheers.
What's this?
Straight.
Oh, okay. Does he cry quite a lot?
Yeah, because he's got his fever up there and he's up there.
Okay.
dang.
Okay, thank you.
But he annoys me at the night because he keeps saying he always bangs on you just.
Okay.
Dang, that's actually really sad though if you really think about it. It's scary, it's terrifying for the kid, and it's terrifying for the father, you know, in general. But like, it's sad in the sense of like, the kid sees the man, but the man is like helpless, like he's crying, like, you know, because he's hanging. So it's like sad. It's like, dang, you know, dang.
It was at this point that Ricky couldn't help but think that his son was seeing things. As some viewers have commented, perhaps Elliot is showing early signs of schizophrenia, but Ricky isn't totally certain if that's the case. Feeling unsure as to whether or not Elliot is expressing his imagination or showing symptoms of a mental illness, he decides to set up a camera in his room. Hopefully, what he captures will clarify this confusion. But to his shock, the following footage recorded this.
Yeah, man,
Watch.
I'm telling you, kids can see things we cannot see, and they be so serious about it too. Starts talking to someone off camera, see? Oh no. Me and that man would have had to run hands. We would have definitely had to run hands. A fade or whatever. I can't see you, but it doesn't matter. It does not matter. You just pulled my kid's feet. Crazy. You know, I get terrible situation. You're crying, begging, whatever, but you don't touch my kid. I don't care if I can't see. I don't care if you're a ghost. Run me my fade. Run me my fade. I'm so dead ass. You just touch my kid. Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Elliot appears to be speaking to someone when out of nowhere, his legs are seemingly pulled out of bed. In a state of disbelief, Elliot jumps off the bed and scurries out of the room. It seems that someone or something had tugged on his legs as though intending to cause harm. It was soon after watching this video that Ricky knew something was haunting his son. Although whether or not that's so, viewers agree that something supernatural was captured. But, as with all videos, I'll let you come up with your own conclusions. Is something haunting Elliot? Or is something else going on here? Feel free to let me know what you think.
Something's definitely haunting Elliot. Something's definitely
Thanks for
haunting Elliot.
watching, and I hope you enjoyed. Also, if you haven't already done so, please subscribe and make sure to hit the bell icon so you don't miss any uploads in the future.
Something's definitely haunting Elliot, and yeah. I would have been scared, but I wouldn't have been as scared after that clip. Me and the ghost would have had to see me. You would have had to see me. Leave Elliot alone, you would have to see me. Alright? I was scared at first, not anymore. But if you guys like my reaction and like this video, please leave a like. Also comment down below any of your thoughts, you know what I'm saying, about this video. And also subscribe. We are close to 5K. Trying to get to 5K. I do want to say I appreciate you guys' support and things like that. I do not take it for granted. I definitely see you guys' comments and, you know, support, whether that be liking the video or even if you don't like the video, if you just watch it, I still appreciate it, you know, nonetheless. But yeah, that's going to do it for me, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.